So my biggest learning lesson in this home was the 3 months before we were finished. That is when patience is your biggest lesson if you want to take the challenge of really building a home for yourself. You've spent so much money, you've spent so much time, you've spent so much energy. Every month at the end is almost like next month, next month, next month. When I really reversed back to the biggest challenge for me in this house, it was 3 months before the first night I slept in the house. And the challenge was the patience and the emotional toll that building a home really compounds on the end. Welcome back to the Reef Project. I promise we are getting somewhere. I'm telling myself that more than you. What is happening now is literally this is the last step. Once the walls are covered, all the puzzle pieces are waiting for me. Oh, wanna know why it's taking me a long time to build a house? This is why. This is what happens when you're a busy person. It's like, oh yeah, I'm still building a house. Right now, I'm living in 1,600 square feet, 1 bedroom, and there's 4 of us in there. It is going to be such a nice change to have space and to have space for the things that I really need. I think getting down to living in smaller square footage, you actually understand what's in your house. And so then you can really plan for it differently. It will be very calm and minimalistic because there's a place for everything. At least that's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm hoping. So this gets our gold Thompson Traders tub, which is just going to really anchor in this whole space. I love that I'm putting the tub below the skylight. We're doing Neolith stone all on these walls. I'm mixing a polished finish as well as a satin finish because I want the back walls to kind of sing, but I don't want it to be overwhelming because there's going to be a lot of stone in this bathroom, you guys. And as soon as these walls are done next week, the whole thing comes together. The other fun thing is farmhouse sinks as a bathroom sink, because as a girl who's always doing my hair and the products, like you can never have a deep enough sink in the bathroom. So I was like, then it's gotta be a kitchen sink. Why not? These brass 2-sided mirrors are being made right now. I found a local fabricator. It's really here. It's like things are sitting in boxes off-site, and as soon as these walls are done next week, the whole thing comes together, and I cannot wait for you to see it. This bed is going to be covered in fabric that yours truly is coming out with Clark & Clark. So we are going to custom tuft this headboard. I'm going to do a tufted surround, make it real easy for like pop-up TV, beautiful chandeliers. What's awesome is that the guys are working on the stucco outside. You can see, oh, taking off my Andersen window. That means he's done, you guys. Like that's a big sign right there. Oh, look at it. And then as soon as the inside walls are in, I can take this one off and we will be 2 steps closer because it's definitely more than 1 step left. I'm getting excited for Kingsley's room. He really wants graffiti. I'm going to do sort of like wainscoting, like throwback to that classic sort of style, and then kind of mix it with street. And then oddly enough, use Moroccan siding for his floating bed. I still have not ordered this washer dryer. I've been really scared about counter depth that's available in the US. In Europe, they're really, really common, but here the counter depth washer dryers just seem like they're a little bit bigger than counter depth. So trying to figure that out. And then the playroom. This is another sore spot. Gotta get my hanging net in the sky here. There's not hanging in the net install people. They don't exist. There are a few play gym companies, but it's actually like a thing that's hard to get made. I outsourced help on this one. He came up with a rock climber. There's a rock climber who builds all these nets for kids and puts them up in trees and makes sure they're really safe for your family and like creates a play gym. But they're really bright and colorful, and that's just not what I saw in this room. So, all right, let's go downstairs, show you the fun parts. I had a table carved for the front entrance of this house. I wanted a hand holding up this house. One, because I also thought it was an ode to like my hand holding up this house the way that this is my career and also just like I'm a designer and it's like I created it. So I thought it would be really fun. That's gonna be our entrance table, which will also double as a dining table. This stonework in here is gonna be amazing. I'm ready to see this space come together. I'm working with an audio engineer right now to purchase all the speakers and all the extra wiring we've done. I'm excited to see the disco balls go up. They are here. Spotlights. It's really gonna be a lot of fun. This is where we're gonna have the events, guys. This is where we're gonna hang out. All you're playing in construction is a game of which came first, the chicken or the egg, with yourself and what needs to be done. The door needs to be in to put the handle on it, but step by step. 1 step, 2 step back, 3 steps forward, something like that. So it's always at the end where you lose it. And I am there, and what that means is we're close. Because you always start to go a little bit wonky right before it's like, oh, it's done. But I can't wait to have you guys back till there's like actual walls up and counters in. My cabinets are waiting for me off-site, so till next time, guys. Okay, one of the things I would have done from the beginning is level set with myself realistically. I thought this house was gonna take 1.5 years. Look, if you're going to build a dream house, just give yourself 3 years in your brain. I hope for you it's only 1.5 years. For most of the people I see go through this process, it's around the 2-year mark, 2.5 years. It just takes that long to really specify all the customization of a forever home. Knowing that from the beginning in my own brain would have helped me with a lot of that emotional toll. Well, welcome back to Breegan's Beach House. So what I'm really excited about is like things are starting to take shape. And so we've got this beautiful plaster wall that I am super happy with. This has been a lot of labor, especially from the ceilings and crews on each level. Anyways, we got it in. Then we're just starting to kind of see rooms take shape. This is gonna be an office, and this is a whole built-in situation. And then in here we have the future guest room, which again, now that there's walls here, and I'm gonna keep the concrete floors, you can start to see the personality really build and picture things like curtains and a bed. And so now it's the fun layer where we get to furnish everything. But all of this was pre-planning for exactly where things are gonna go. And even then, some things have to change. We also just bought 70 slabs of stone from Neolith. So for like this bathroom, this stone is ready to be put in. This tile is downstairs in the garage. These faucets are over there in a closet. Everything is here, and this is the most exciting moment because it's like when you just play Legos and slide everything into place and watch it bloom. But it's also the part where you start to go insane. I don't know why I've always wanted to do concrete floors in residential application. It's very Venice Beach. It's also very, I think, approachable. Like you see it in a lot of places. Mud is a really good material, so is concrete. And so I really just wanted these almost rugged floors because I'm so fancy. These chairs are gonna be gold, and this is gonna be stone, and this is gonna be a waterfall. And like to prevent gold and stone and mirrors becoming too Russian mafia stereotype, by adding the concrete floors, I'm giving ode to like Venice Beach. We are a surf skate community. Gray is iconic and beautiful, and if it cracks, we're all good. So this is the dance floor. I can test it out for you actually. When designing this house, a little wet. See, we're literally still working every day, guys. I wanted to figure out how to make 2 islands work in the kitchen, but then I also discovered that by putting it next to the stairs, this could become the best dance spot in the whole house because we're a family that dances. Everybody loves dancing on a bar top. Disco balls, a dance floor, a DJ booth, spotlights, and room for all your friends. I don't know, that's my parenting trick. Keep the kids at home by making the coolest house in the neighborhood. Also, who am I kidding? I'm gonna be up there. In here, kind of sticking with that family theme of music, we will have our baby white grand piano, all of our inputs and outputs and mixing board for the DJ booth, and and everything in a cabinet here. Just ordered 4 chairs for here. And I've really been picking apart airport lounges and how they create areas for people to converse. We're gonna do 4 chairs here around a coffee table that are very individualized and large. Along here is a giant bed, basically. This is like cuddle hangout couch, but it's gonna be a cool Moroccan day bed. It's gonna have pillows. We're gonna uplight it. It's gonna have some Moroccan trim. This was an extra hole I found because it's the top of the staircase below it, but it's usable space. I think I'm gonna turn it into a little meditation reading nook, and I'm gonna stone line it, and I would like it still to have warming floors. So to get up there, you could do a ladder, you could do stairs, you could do whatever, but what I ended up doing is getting these really cool rocks that are actually like stepping stones to get up here. And I wish I could show you more today, but they are working hard to get this done. We are not gonna be in by Christmas, but I am trying so hard. We got this. Bye guys.